Hi again, guys. So this is me leaving Punta Arenas to get to Rio Grande, which is basically just another point stop to get to Ushuaia. It's a pretty bit miserable old day again. I probably had about an hour of riding that wasn't where it wasn't raining. It rained all the way to the ferry and then also to the border. Like it's there, but it was a pretty painful day. It was pretty cold, and just big storms came through, and basically I wasn't really wet because my climb gear really protects me pretty well, but around the neck area, and then you end up getting some water inside the helmet and around the neck, the brace of the helmet, and so it got pretty annoying. So the trip today there was two stages basically. One was to get to the ferry, and it was pouring with rain when I got to the ferry, so I parked my bike and the ferry hadn't arrived yet. And there's a cafe right up to the right hand side, and I went in there and had some sensational sandwiches. And then from there I just waited for the ferry. Once the ferry got, I pretty much was one of the first on the ferry. They waved the bike up the front. You pay for the ferry when you get on the ferry. It's like about $6 to get across. There's a little pay station there on the right hand side. You don't leave the deck at all. You can go up above and have a bit of a look. That's the cafe, a really nice cafe. There's the ferry arriving in the background. It was really cheap food, but geez, it was nice. And then from there I had to ride to the border, and it's pretty painful the stuff this, but the border crossings are pretty easy. You've just got to make sure, well, I'm Australian, so I have to get a tourist card. I think everyone has to get a tourist card, but any US citizens also have to pay a reciprocity fee. Reciprocity, I always get that word, I just can't say it. And they've got to pay like an extra $160, but it gets you there for I think 150 days. So it was really strange because there's all different roads. Like this is a nice road, and then it got to dirt again, and then it was a nice road, and then dirt, and then basically all the way, the last part into Rio Grande was paved, but it was raining all the way in there as well. So it was pretty slow. Just remember, especially on days like this, because I have all my copies of my paperwork in my bags, and then on my backpack I have my originals in a waterproof satchel, and I have my copies in a waterproof satchel. So you just don't ever want to get them wet, because if you get them wet, even at one border, they could then stick to other bits of paper, and then you're all in all sorts of trouble. So you've really got to be protective of all your paperwork all the way through. I laminated a couple of copies of my thing, but they didn't want that. They didn't like that idea. So laminating might be a good idea for you, but don't do it. Because they start questioning whether it's original. I think they get it from the feel of the paper that they know. So just make sure you keep all your paperwork protected. It was just two stations stop. The previous station was all in one stop, so it was easy. But this one you had to go to one, and then you rode about 10 to 12 miles to the Argentinian side, and then did the process there. That one took a little bit longer because there was a bus load of people in front of me, and then it's a dirt road for probably about 20-30 miles. Pretty crappy dirt road with lots of potholes, and very wide dirt road, but not much fun to ride with a bike. It's just pothole after pothole, and you're just bouncing around everywhere. But it wasn't a bad day. It's all about Ushuaia now, and I'm so close, and I just hope, at this stage I was just hoping I wasn't going to get really bad weather, because I was going to be staying there for 3 or 4 days in Ushuaia, and then making my way back to Buenos Aires. So yeah, so I had some patches where it didn't rain, which was cool, but most of the day was pretty miserable for me. But that's all part of it. I mean, over the 6 months that's where you get the ferry there, the cafes there on the right. Over the 6 months I had very few wet riding days, less than 10. Here's the state of the road out of there. It was pretty bad, like just with all the potholes, just those little potholes just everywhere, just makes the bike bounce a lot, you know, if you go fairly fast, you know. But you can sit on 60, 80 kilometres an hour, no problems on that. Yeah. All right, guys. Any questions or comments below? Thank you.